What's going on, guys? It's your boy Corey. I'm back. You know, just watched the Todd roll defense. I don't know what the hell y'all doing, but that was look. I'm gonna say this. All right, I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. Number 13 for Alabama is the absolute truth. All right, he's the absolute truth. I don't think I've ever seen me personally, my illustrious life on Earth thus far. I don't think I ever seen anybody spin it like number 13. All right, number 13 has put himself in rare territory, rare air, if you want to say it like that. But TUA, man, I just think that, what we're witnessing at Alabama right now, we won't ever see again. Honestly, just the talent on that offensive side of the football, it really makes the defense like, yeah, give up 31, cool. It will let TUA play full throttle. The whole game probably could put up 80. So in that sense, it's not that bad. But I do think that the defense needs to get a lot better, especially when we start playing, the Auburns of the world, because those guys just do anything to try to score a touchdown. The LSU, which looks absolutely amazing, especially with Joe Burrow at quarterback, they recruit well too. So that's just something that we need to, for me, I think just need to shore up on that side of the football. But I think that this bye week is going to be good for the defense. Get back out there, establish themselves, get some guys healthy. These freshmen should have a lot more experience. You can play two SEC opponents so far, so you should know what the speed's going to be like. But honestly, man, when you start looking at the top teams in college football, everyone has holes and weaknesses. Oklahoma still can't stop a nosebleed. Um, and honestly, you know, don't know what it is with Jalen Hurts. He probably has developed as a passer, but playing against, you know, did y'all see Texas Tech today? Did y'all see them? They missed so many tackles. I mean, it was almost like they were playing flag football out there. And so when you're playing in a flag football conference, flag football division, you're gonna be able to put up gaudy stats. But I think I do think he has progressed as a passer in that system, but that's more so the system and not the quarterback making the system. I think read a lot of stuff, man. A lot of comments on the last video. A lot of people say that, you know, they changed the offense for Tua. They didn't actually, um, but they protected Jalen Hurts. They knew that he couldn't throw. He couldn't throw the football down the field. They knew he couldn't go through his progressions. And Lane Kiffin did a great job at calling plays that he could, succeed at. But ultimately, it got to a point where when Tua got in the game, it opened up everything. Was able to use the wide receivers. I want y'all to understand that Jalen Hurts also had Henry Ruggs the third, Devontae Smith, and Jared Judy. Also, Calvin Ridley. He had all four of those guys on his team and threw 16 touchdowns. Tua has threw 15 touch correction, 16 touchdowns in 3 games. I want you to think about that for a second. Jalen Hurts had an entire season because of that. So we don't know what's going on with them. Ohio State, the jury's still out on them. Gonna see what they do with Nebraska this weekend. Um, Wisconsin, I do think that they are just, really gonna try to run it down your throat. I don't think they're not gonna get in the shootout with anybody. Um, and when you start the lineup, everyone has holes, but it's really gonna be about championship pedigree down the road. Who can get better. And I think Alabama defense, has a couple more gears that it can shift into. Lord, I hope. But as long as 13 to back there slaying to 4, 6, 11, and 17, 22 out the backfield, uh, good fucking luck. Good fucking luck. Um, this Heisman talk, you know, Jalen Hurts has a great story for what he did for Alabama and how it all came to a Cinderella heat last year. But there's no doubt who's the best player in college football is, and that's number 13 in crimson and white. The Hawaiian, sweet Hawaiian roll king himself, King TUA. So, but we're not gonna really get into the individual awards. Honestly, the Heisman is won and lost. Championship week, rivalry week, and things like that. So, a lot of football left to be played. But I thought it was a good win for Alabama. I thought, Devontae Smith showed his natural ass today. Tua just doing Tua things. It's funny. We're looking at the efficiency, the accuracy, and the touch that this guy has on the football, and we're just thinking that it's normal. That shit not normal. You see what Trevor Lawrence up there doing it did today? I mean, he supposed to be the quote unquote best, college football quarterback prospect ever, according to Colin Cowherd, Cow Nerd. You know, the jury definitely still out on him. So a lot of football left to be played, but it's very exciting. But I think Alabama really is going to get into another gear. I think this offense is going to continue to keep clicking. The ground game starting to look a lot better, which should be worrisome to a lot of football teams, because we're going to get to a point where we're going to run down your throat, and still be able to put up, gaudy numbers through the air. But you know, it's your boy Corey. Click that bell icon, subscribe to my channel. I'm out. Peace. Rose High.